Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Wangoi Muthoni. I hope you're well. Well, we all have made a mistake or two with our money. Some may not have hurt as much, others devastating. So what's your story? If you're making more than 5 mistakes below, it's probably time to take a step back and re-evaluate. Does the thought of looking at your bank account receipt after a transaction make your heart race? Do you quickly delete M-Pesa messages after a transaction so that you do not look at the balance? Do you trash the receipt at the supermarket just quickly enough before giving it another look? Or do you suddenly find that you're out of money and cannot tell how you spent it? Have you gone back to your bank or mobile money statement to try and figure out where a huge chunk of money disappeared to? If one or all of these are happening or have happened to you, then you probably are making mistakes with managing your money. So, and I'm here to sort you out. So let us take a closer look of some of the mistakes you might be making, even unknowingly. So 1, not having a budget. Not having a budget is probably one of the surest way of running into financial distress. Without a budget, one is most likely to be unprepared for surprises. So if you have no idea how much you spend every month, it will be difficult for you to create realistic savings and investment goals. Not having a budget can also lead to impulse buying, further creating a dent in your finances. Even worse, you might end up in debt. So what's a takeaway in this? Draw up a budget and purpose to stick to it. Your budget will depend on your income and total expenditure. So it goes without saying that you then need to start tracking your expenses and keeping a record so you can get the true picture of what your monthly expenses look like. Also, make sure you budget to zero before the month begins. This includes everything from your contribution to your emergency fund to leisure. So number 2, spending on stuff you don't need. Failure to distinguish between wants and needs can lead one to spend on unnecessary items, e.g., a luxurious pair of shoes that you only wear once a year. The pressure to keep up with peers or societal expectations or what you should possess at what time in life, where you should live, etc., contributes to many unplanned spending decisions. For instance, the fact that most in your circle of friends already have cars may bias you towards buying one even if you may not necessarily need it. Worse, you may end up making purchases, moving neighborhoods, etc., just to match those standards when you actually cannot afford to do so. The result is almost always getting into debt that you didn't need in the first place. So what our takeaway? Start by truly understanding your wants and needs. Make a list of each evaluate their usefulness and also potential future dividends you can reap from them. You want to prioritize your needs in your budgeting before figuring out if you can afford a want, and further if you could put that money to better use. The other point is not tracking your spending. To have a successful budget, one needs to track where the money goes and what it buys each month. If you're not tracking your spending, even the small purchases you make you could easily be overrunning your budget unknowingly. So tracking your expenses will give you a clear picture of where your money is going. Thereafter, you can make adjustments where need be. You can budget, your budget is as good as your expenditure tracking ability. So our takeaway here from this point is you could simply get started on tracking your expenditure on pen and paper. Studies show that handwriting engages the mind more than typing on a computer. You have some extra mental presence as you plan out your money goals. If that doesn't work for you, you can consider maybe installing a budget app. They are there, many are available for free. So the other point is maintaining your spending habits when your income has gone down. Many people tend to try not to lower their spending and adjust their budgets accordingly after their income has been reduced. For instance, after salary cuts experienced in the wake of COVID-19 pandemic, premium subscriptions and memberships or some leisure activities may need to take a pause until you can increase your income. So what our takeaway in this point? If you're dealing with reduced income, avoid feeling broke by making significant changes sooner than later. So the other point is not setting goals. If you do not set specific goals, it won't be easy to attain financial freedom. This is because these goals give you steps to work towards. They should also be the reason you should this should be the reason you wake up every day and put in hard work at whatever you do. So they should challenge and motivate you. So a takeaway in this is make a list of goals you want to achieve. This could be either short term or long term. In turn, it will help you stay focused on financing the goal. Take time to take solid financial goals and pair them with a tracking plan with milestones that help you visualize the progress. Remember, you can review or adjust them as you wish. The other point is ignoring higher income opportunities. Always be on the lookout for possibilities of making more money. Making more money means you can stay away from debts and move you closer to the financial goals you have set for yourself. If you can bargain for better pay at work, do it. Can you manage a side hustle after work or even over the weekend? Start. Okay, you can start small and give it a try. It is generally a great idea to have more than one revenue stream. So stay hungry for more. Learn basic investing skills too. So what's our takeaway in this? You can look for side hustle to do, that do not require your physical presence if you already have a 9 to 5 job. Um, for example, you can try to monetize your hobbies. Like, for example, if your hobby is singing, you can become a singer. If your hobby is writing, you can do some writing. You can do some novels, and when you once you sell that, that will also increase your money. Yes, you will increase your financial status. So the other point is borrowing money. Borrowing money, especially when you have no guarantee of paying back, can dent good relationships between family and friends unless it is an emergency or what you lack is a need. Stay away from borrowing. So what our takeaway in this? Try as much as possible to stay within your budget and try to look for alternative means of earning money. If you must borrow, take some time to get the best deal from lenders available to you. The other point is not having an emergency fund. So not having an emergency fund means that anytime a financial emergency occurs, let us say a medical accident or a car breaking down, you cater for it straight from your pocket or from your savings account. If none of this is enough, then you might find yourself going into debt. Our takeaway is set aside a different account for emergencies. Once you get paid, contribute religiously to this fund. It will grow bigger with time, earning interest and save you if a financial emergency occurs. So the other point is not having or not investing, not saving or not investing. It is essential to first to save money and then invest in the right places. They may include bonds, stocks, real estate, or even starting a business of your choice. Saving in a high yield account also means that your money grows even more over the years. So, however, if your expenses are higher than your income, then you'll have nothing left to save or invest. Our takeaway here is get your costs in control so you spend less than you make and save the balance. There's also a point I would want to add on this. You save first before spending. Saving comes first before spending, because if you decide you're going to spend and then save, you definitely know what is likely to happen. You might the expenses we will end up spending more and saving less or none. So the other point is letting payments pile up. If you let payments pile up, it only hurts in the long run. You have too many bills to cater for, and from a not increasing pool of money, leading to too much pressure. So a takeaway, set up automatic payments to take off some pressure, e.g. some standing orders. You can order the bank to do some payments instantly at a certain date. So the other point is ignoring insurance. Not having the right insurance and in the right amount is always a huge financial risk, because if a significant accident, whether health or property related, occurs, it could cripple you financially. Nevertheless, remember not to over-insure. Insure what you can't afford to lose. That means having enough insurance on big items such as your vehicles, homes, health insurance, and life insurance. So our takeaway here is scout the markets for an insurance type that suits your needs. Be careful not to fall into the traps of sweet-talking insurance sellers. Know what you need and go for only that. So now we can wrap up. Those are 11 points. And now when it comes to wrapping up, if you've checked, if you checked most, all, or even some of the above boxes, then it's time for you to go back to the drawing board and reevaluate your money management skills. It is never too late to rectify these mistakes. So until next time, my name is Wangoi Muthoni. Please don't forget to subscribe. These are very important points. These are very important videos that are going to help you in your financial management. So guys, don't forget to like, share and comment on what you think I should discuss. Points that you feel that I left out, don't forget to point them out. So until next time, my name is Wangui Muthoni. Bye.